Hey guys, welcome to the Rachelin channel. I don't even know if I'm live yet, but for those of you that are coming on or will be coming on anytime soon, hi! Hello! Alright, now I think I just saw the what do you call it? The notification coming to say that I am indeed live. So, welcome. Make sure I say it public. Hi, how are you guys doing? Hello to all of you that are joining. Hi, it is Sunday. The let me grab the watch. It is actually Sunday, the 15th of August, 2021. And we're there. How are you? I decided that I'd go live today. I know that a lot of you have been asking me, when am I gonna go live? If I'm gonna go live anytime soon, and all of that. I do see your messages, and I don't have a set time when I do a live. I just go live from time to time, and so we're there. How are you guys doing? Hi, all 31 of you, 34 of you that are now on. Hello, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. For those of you that are living in Jamaica and are under curfew, hello. For those of you that are overseas and will be traveling to Jamaica soon, hello. For those of you that are just in your home country and just looking out to, at Jamaican content or content from Jamaica, whether it's from me or the other Jamaican vloggers, hello. For those of you that just love me no matter what, hello. I appreciate each and every one of you, every single one of you. Blessings to you always. Blessings. It is Sunday evening. I hope you guys went to church today. If you didn't go to church, I hope you pray anyways. Pray for me. And pray for guidance and protection as we start the week. For those of you that are not religious, that's okay as well, if that's your preference. Hello to all of you. Hello from wherever you're coming from, wherever you're there. I see Regine says, like she know me soon travel star. I always have to try and give you guys the information when I have it, as soon as it is available and as soon as I have the time to. I always try to give you guys the information. This channel is about informing you as well as entertaining you. So I know that a lot of persons are traveling, looking to travel, and have a lot of questions. And I do have some of the answers. I'm not going to tell you I have all the answers, because who really does? But I do have some of the answers to some of the questions that you may have. So I'll be sharing that information with you today during this live session. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask it in the comment section. If by some chance I don't see a message, feel free to ask it again, because the comments are, them coming in rapidly. So sometimes I don't see all of them at once, but ask it again. Nobody feel no way, man. We're friends, we're family members, so please ask your questions and I'll answer them as best as possible. And for the questions that I cannot answer, I will just send me an email and I'll try to get the answer for you and respond to your email. And let me just do some big ups now. Go to the comment section before I actually go through. Say Fun Vision says happy Sunday. Hope Tan says hello from Wayne, NYC. Hello Yoshi in the house saying hello Yoshi. Gada Kog says happy. Jeffrey Todd, best YouTuber. Hey Tosh, hey Rush. Hello Jeffrey. Millicent, hi from Canada. Well, hi from Jamaica. Millicent, hello. Tanya says hello. ATM team, hello. True Loyal, blessings to you always. Big up True Loyal, Vagad, Alkaline Boss. You guys remember the Alkaline Doc, Alkaline Therapist, Herbal Therapist that we interviewed just a few weeks ago. You guys love so much and enjoy the content and all of that. So he's in the comment section. He's True Loyal, so you can comment at him, write to him, and find him. And of course, his details are in that video, so you can go back and watch it. Christopher Brown to Hi Princess, new on board but like the vlog. Thank you so much, Christopher, for joining the family and really appreciate you. Thank you for being here always. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yoshi says she almost got church, almost went to church. Good girl. Clyde says, keep up the good work. Love it. Thank you so much. I definitely will. Jeffrey says, do people really stay at home during curfew hours? Well, Jeffrey, for the most part, yes, we do. We try to as best as possible. And I mean, I've seen where if the curfew starts at 7, where you have some people that, well, you know, they're probably just leaving the establishment that they were at 7, so they don't get home till like 8. And at that point, sometimes the police officers don't really trouble you or don't really give you such a hard time. But if you're gonna push it and be on the road after 10, after 11, when the curfew began at 7, then, you know, you're gonna be in problems. But for the most part, I must say that, yes, most persons have been compliant for the most of the country. Of course, you have some small pockets where people are outside, but for the most part, the roads are fairly empty. Pretty empty. You stop hearing the cars after a while, depending on where you live, etc. So, yeah, hope that answers your question. Thoughts by Sheens. Hey, Sheena! Evelyn Lindsay says, hello, Claudette from Bronx, New York. Hello, Evelyn. Hello. You know, see me come on live earlier today, 5:30. Usually when I go on live, I come on at like 7:30 in the evening. And I know sometimes someone want to put up and go on a bed already. So I'm going to try to come on a little bit earlier today. Yeah. Greetings to Afrique Lioness. Den Enos. Hello, Miss Queen of YouTube. Hello. Yannick says, can I use the antigen test to travel to Jamaica? The 15 to 30 minutes results test. Yes, you can. Actually, I've traveled since the pandemic. I've traveled, I want to say 3 times out of Jamaica and back in. And yes, that's the exact one that I use when I'm traveling. So yes, you are allowed to use the antigen tests. Let me tell you the test that they take. Actually, I have it. So, okay. So they accept the antigen test, the RNA or the molecular test, the nucleic acid amplified test, and the reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction test. So we know the antigen test, so stick with the antigen test, the one that you get by the results in 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Look at one way to stick it up your nose and you feel the thing at the back of your nose and then give you the results. Yes, you are allowed to use that test when you're traveling to Jamaica. Hello to you from Chelsea in England. Love your show. Hello, Flaney Flames. Joan Rose. Hello, Rush. How are you, my dear? I'm great. This is a beautiful Sunday evening. We're under curfew, COVID style, but we're alright. Empress and Chris Lifetime. Miss you, girl. Oh, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to start with giving a little bit of updates to, especially to you guys. I know my audience is a mixed audience, though some of you living in Jamaica, some of you are Jamaicans living outside of Jamaica, some of you are, you know, other nationalities that don't live here but wish to visit here, some of you looking to move back here. It's a mixed bag. I appreciate every single one of you. So the updates will help whatever category you are, because this is as of Wednesday, August 11, 2021, and these updates go until the 31st of August 2021. So from the 11th, and today is the 15th of August, up until the 31st of August, and then we'll have to wait for some other updates. But right now we have curfew from from Monday to Friday starts at 7 p.m. every night in Jamaica. And you're under curfew and it lifts at 5 a.m. in the morning of the following morning every day from Monday to Friday. So 7 p.m. you're in, 5 a.m. you're allowed to go back on the streets. On Saturday, the curfew actually starts at 6 p.m. in the afternoon, and that also lifts at 5 a.m. the following morning, which is a Sunday morning. Then on Sunday, the curfew begins at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So today is a Sunday, right now is Sunday afternoon, and curfew starts from 2 o'clock today. And then it lifts at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, Monday morning. So Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Saturday, 6 p.m. Sunday, 2 p.m. And that is as of August 11th up until August 31st, 2021. So if you're planning to come to Jamaica after the 31st, I would not be able to tell you what the curfew will be like at that point, or if there will be any, but up until the 31st, this is what stands, and this is as the measures that the government put in place to try and bring down the cases that we now have. It sucks. I know a lot of persons are not happy with it, but it is one of the measures that they put in place to try and, stop the COVID from getting out of control and to bring down the numbers, because the cases have gone up. They've reported that the cases have gone up, and they're trying to make sure that it come back down. Before I continue, let me read some comments. Joy says, "Hey Rashlyn, thanks so much for this. What about my nephew and his getting allergies? We heard the hospitals are full. Can he get to see a doctor real quick?" Well, Joey, yes. The sad reality is that the hospitals are indeed full. There are a lot of persons that have to be seen on the outside of the hospital, so there are no beds. Or a lot of the hospital, the beds are full, so people are actually on chair. I know someone right now in the hospital that has the COVID, and she's actually out in a hallway in a room, but on a chair, because there are no beds. So which is why we have to try to not get it, and to not get it to the point where we need to go to the hospital either, because you don't want to go through that, and it's a lonely thing. Nobody can visit you, and you sometimes stay until some people, that, which we don't want. So we have to try to control it. But as it relates to your nephew, can he see a quick doctor? I'd say that let him go to a private doctor and not the public hospitals. I'm sure they must be taking other patients, but the public hospital is so full, you probably want to see a private doctor if he's just having allergies and you're sure it's not COVID. Yeah? So that's to answer that question. Let me take some more question. Hi from Canada. Miss going to Jamaica last year. Will the curfew still be in place in February? Like your videos, you look about the same age as my Jamaican stepdaughter. Okay, will the curfew still be in place in February? I won't be able to say. I don't even think the Prime Minister I have the answer to that question, if the curfew will still be in place in February. We're in August right now, August 15, 2021, and we don't know past the 31st of August. So all these updates I'm giving you, they suffice until the 31st of August. So we'll have to wait to get further instructions from our Prime Minister to know what happens after the 31st. But right now it's up until the 31st. So can't tell you what we're going after February, honey. Sorry. So if you're coming before the 31st, then this information is for you. By or before the 31st. If you're coming before September, this information is for you. And then you have to look, stick around to get more information. Top Max says, I'm visiting now and it's boring, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's not going to be as fun as it used to be, because a lot of places are, the whole country is under a lot of restrictions, and places are not operating at the normal operating hours. You know, things have to be cut short. So it is a little bit challenging, but as I said, it is what it is. So we have to understand why they do what they do. Because of this thing, it's not that it's a Jamaican thing. It is a worldwide thing. It's something that's affecting everybody worldwide. So I guess each government is going to do what they have to do to protect the citizens and to protect the visitors that are coming. So this is what our government decided to do, and we just have to work with it. We don't have no choice at this point, you know. Same read Selassie says, please give us an update for September and October when the time comes. I will. When we have further updates, I will either put together a video or I come back on live and we talk about it like I'm doing right now. Somebody else says, Fun Vision says, I'm visiting now too on Hope Road in Kingston and it get quiet after curfew. Yeah, man. And you know when it rough on a Sunday I went it extremely rough because you're in from 2 o'clock. You know what I mean? So for me, you know, I don't know, but I'm still trying to understand what happens on a Sunday that doesn't happen during the week, because Sunday I always get the tightest restrictions. So I'm still trying to figure out like what people do on a Sunday, because in my head most people are home on a Sunday, but I guess people must be out more than in a week. I don't really know where it go. So the part of me trying to figure out like why the curfew always more on a Sunday. Something going up on a Sunday where me personally don't know about. So as soon as we figure it out, I'll tell you guys, because I don't know. I really don't know. Remember, if you have questions, feel free to ask them. And if you ask one time and I somehow don't answer the question, please ask again, because the comments going so quickly and I'm not seeing everything all at once. So ask. If you have to read, if you have to copy and paste it, do that. NCS says it's about restricting movement. It's not about what happens on particular days. I mean, I get it that it's about restricting movement, but I feel like people move more about on a Saturday than on a Sunday. So that's why I don't understand like why Sunday so much more. Lady Visionary says, hey, watching from Rwanda, but I was in Jamaica 2 months ago. Hey, from Rwanda. Hi, I hope you had a good time in Jamaica despite all the restrictions and all of that. Joey says, are the Maroons still upset in Sri Lanka? Is it safe to visit the Maroon settlements? No. It is safe to visit the Maroon settlements, yes. There is the Maroon, and what's happening in the cockpit country is topical right now, and there's a lot that's happening on the ground, but for the most part I believe it's safe. I mean, but you know, to visit you usually have to be permitted prior to visit. You don't just go into a Maroon settlement. You'd have to book a trip or book a tour or something before so that they can expect it. It's not somewhere where you'd usually just get up and go. But it is safe, pretty safe. It's actually very safe. NCI said that's true, which is why the PM won't sacrifice Saturday. It's political suicide. Okay. Sundays are more. People gather for beach and such. What are the requirements for September? I don't know the requirements for September yet, because these requirements goes up until the 31st of August. So after August, then we'll know what happened. After the 31st, we'll know what happened after that. And somebody said, Miss Blink said, from Canada, please give an update for November and December. I will when we get to November and December. Alright, so again, as I said, curfew is Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. and then it lifts 5 a.m. in the morning, Saturday 6 p.m. and Sundays it's 2 p.m. As it relates to weddings, only 50 persons are allowed to be physically present at a wedding right now until the 31st of August. As it relates to annual general meetings, are only 50 persons are allowed to be physically present in a space as well. As it relates to public events such as groundbreaking ceremonies, handing over ceremonies, launches, etc., they're only allowing 30 persons to be present in the physical. Of course, you can do a live stream and have as many persons online, but physically present is 30 persons. As it relates to beaches operate under, they're given a strict timeline within which they can operate. So for the beaches that are not managed by a manager, like the free beaches, they are supposed to be closed until the 31st. But the ones that are managed, they are allowed to be open between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. On Monday to Saturday, and then on a Sunday is 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. because the curfew begins at 2 p.m. So if you're going to, you are allowed to go to beach during this time, but you have to go, those beaches is usually the ones that you pay, and from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So you still have a good time to enjoy yourself if you're in Jamaica, if you come to Jamaica and you want to go out in the beach. 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. is your time to splurge. So even though we have all these restrictions and these time limits and this curfew and all of these things, you still do have time to do a lot of little things. Mind you, the sun hot like fire, but you can enjoy as much as you can during those times anyways. Tarek says, what are the requirements for this August here? So what I'm telling you now is this goes up until the 31st of August 2021. So just listen up and you'll get that information. Lori says, can you do a video in Manchester Parish? I'm feeling homesick. Manchester is coming right up. It's on the list of places to visit. So I'll do that. You'll see that soon. What you can do, Lori, is send me the names of some places that you'd like me to showcase in Manchester. Because remember, I'm really not from Manchester, I'm from Kingston. So I'll be going to Manchester. But what are some of the places that you'd like to see? You can tell me that. Rochelle Johnson says, I think the husband and I will just wait to travel next year. Too many restrictions. I mean, I understand. A lot of persons are of that view. If you feel like it's too much, I'd say wait. But if you feel like one life me have to live in a summer for her, I have to make sure some do what I need to do, because next year's promise to no one. So my view is that next year's promise to no one, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what the world going to be. So if you have the means to do certain things now, do it. Do it, because you never know. You probably sit down and say next year, and then next year you don't know what going on next year. So if you can afford to, and you do it. As I said, there's still, even though there's a lot of restrictions, you still can do things in between. If you get what I mean. As I told you just now, beaches are still open from 6 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. So you can do it. And remember, these are all until the 31st of August. September will come with more updates and explain, and I'll inform you guys a little bit further. Let me take some more questions before I move along. Concerning Simreed Selassie says, concerning travel authorization, I heard it move up to 3 days before travel, to 5 days or 7 days. Which one is it? So the travel authorization, you can request it as far back as 7 days before traveling to Jamaica. Now, one time when they just came out with it, you used to request it and it actually took 7 days. It took a long time. But nowadays you request it, you get it back in like 10 minutes. I've requested it 3 times now and I got it back in a couple minutes afterwards. So don't worry, but you have all of 7 days prior to do it. What you need to get in 3 days is you need to have a negative COVID-19 test result in 3 days, but you have as much as 7 days to request a travel authorization. And I said, all the times I request it, I get it back in minutes. And yeah, so that's answer to that question. Yannick says, I love the Black River video. That's my hometown. I was feeling homesick until I saw that video. Oh, Yannick, thank you for watching. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Happy you enjoyed it. Yoshi says, I haven't seen Madeline in a while. Yeah, because she busy. I'm soon see her, man. Soon see her. NCS, what inspired you to start doing this? Because the only other channel that comes close to yours is Soy Vlogs. Boy, that is a whole nother conversation I'll give you for another day about what inspired it. But just know you guys are inspiring it and motivating it daily when you come on the lives, when you comment, when you share, when you watch, when you give a thumbs up. And I'm seeing 133 people on the live, and I'm only seeing 62 thumbs up, which means that we are short some thumbs up. So I'm gonna pause right here to kindly ask all 133 of you that are on to go and like the video, the thumbs up. Let's bring it up from 65, man. Gosh, 67. There we're climbing. 72. There we go. It's going up. 135 of you on 77. 81. Still climbing. Click that like button. Yes, 85. We're getting there. 88. See with that? See with that? What was that? 89. Click the like button. 90. Look at God. Keep going. Keep going. 92. 93. Okay, Lindy says, not a question, but give Granny Lynn my love. She's queen. I will. Thank you. I love your house videos and shopping videos. Alright, Evelyn. More house videos and shopping videos coming up. Yoshi says, 60 Canadian dollar can't do much in a supermarket in Jamaica. Oh, I think you're referring to Daryl Moo, who said, do a Savlamar trip, 60 Canadian dollar worth of shopping in supermarket, please. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Alright, let's move along with the updates. 95, hey, it's 135 of on. We only reached 95. I told me stop. Come on, like the video. Press the thumbs up button under the video. Let's go. 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 Come on, where are the likes at? 97. There we go. 140 of it on. 97 likes. Come on, we're still short some. 101 likes. See what there. See what there. Out of many says, I'm coming next year. Did you feel the earthquake? No, I never feel the earthquake because I was sleeping, so I didn't feel it. It was early in the morning and I was not awake at that time. So, moving along for the updates as of August 11 to August 31st, 2021. Samit asked, will they accept the antigen quick tests? Yes, I answered that earlier. Perhaps you are just coming on. Yes, they're accepting the antigen rapid test that you get back the results in 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. Yes, they will accept that to travel to Jamaica. Again, curfew hours, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Leaves 5 a.m. the next morning. Saturdays, 6 p.m. leaves 5 a.m. the following morning. Sundays, 2 p.m. leaves 5 a.m. the following morning. And usually establishments, places of business are closed within 1 to 2 hours prior to curfew. Weddings, 50 persons allowed to be physically present at the wedding. Public events, 30 persons are allowed. Right now, they're not permitting any small or large events such as parties or concerts or round robins or clubs, or none of that is allowed to be held between now and the 31st of August. Beaches are still open, so you can go to the beach between Monday and Saturday between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. And on Sundays, you're allowed to go to the beach between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. So you still can go shake your money maker at the beach. Rivers, same for rivers. It's same opening hours for rivers. However, they're allowing rivers only for rafting and for domestic purposes. And the opening hours are the times that you're allowed to go to the river: 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Saturday, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Sunday. So if you have a river in your backyard, you know you have that 24 hours. However, if you're going to a public river where you need to pay entry fee and all of that, that's the hours that is legally permitted. Alright? Fun Villain says, I need a COVID test to get back to the US. Where should I go? Just Google where to get COVID tests. There's so many places. I'm not sure where you're staying in Jamaica, so I wouldn't be able to tell you where exactly. I don't know where you are. But there are a lot of places. A lot. They even have some drive-through places. Yeah. And also funeral service. There you're only allowed to have 30 persons physically present at the burial, and the burial is 30 minutes long. So for those families that usually have the funeral going 3-4 hours worth of church service, and then burial and funeral is a whole day experience, it's really, there's no church service allowed. It's just a burial that is allowed, and at the burial site is 30 minutes to do what you have to do and get out of there. And it's 30 persons, which includes the pastor and everybody that is there. No more than 30 persons. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And no, it's not permitted on the weekends. It's just Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. So it's a whole heap of little restrictions, you know? Whole heap of little something. Simrit asking, must I call Pika for an appointment instead of walking now? I'd say call Pika and ask them what's their requirement. I'm not sure if they're allowing walk-ins to go and apply for passports. I'm not too sure. Just call them, give them a quick call, Google the number, give them a quick call and find out if you can walk in like you usually do, or if you can go, or if you need to set an appointment. That I don't have the answer to. Miss Pender says, hi, do I have to take the vaccine to travel to Jamaica? You do not have to take the vaccine to travel anywhere. However, you know, there's a big push for most governments to get persons vaccinated. So if you do have the vaccine, then you can travel. If you don't have the vaccine, you can travel as well. It's up to you if you decide to take the vaccine or not. And there are restrictions regardless if you take the vaccine or not. So that's up to you. Anti-Fan Vision said no, he didn't take the vaccine. So that's up to you if you decide to come to Jamaica. As you guys already know, to come to Jamaica, you have to receive a travel authorization from the government of Jamaica to come in, essentially. And someone asked a question earlier, how long before do you need to request it? You can request it up to 7 days prior to your trip. Not saying that it has to be 7 days, but you have up to 7 days to request it. All the times I have requested it, I usually request it a day before the trip or the day of the trip. I'm not advising you to do it the day off. Try to do it the day before or 2 days before or so. But each time I requested it, I got the authorization within minutes 10 to 15 minutes of requesting it. I don't know if you're gonna have the same luck. So give yourself like a day or two before traveling to go on the website and request it. If you are a Jamaica national, you know it's the Jam COVID-19 website. If you are a visitor, it's the visitjamaica.com website to request the travel authorization. There are some places that are restricted. If you've been to those places, you're restricted from coming into Jamaica, so you'll not be permitted entry if you've been to some countries within the past 14 days of coming to Jamaica. So those countries are Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Paraguay, Peru, India, and Trinidad and Tobago. So if you've been to any of those countries, you'll not be allowed entry into Jamaica if you've been there within 14 days of traveling. And everything is up until the 31st of August. We'll see what happens September morning if they let you in. There was a ban on the UK, but that ban is no longer. So it's just Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Paraguay, Peru, India, Trinidad and Tobago. If you've been there within the last 14 days, then don't think about coming to Jamaica or applying to come to Jamaica, because you'll not get entry. Alright? I'm seeing Winsome saying you must have the vaccine to travel to Canada as of August 9th. Okay, cool. Thanks for that information. Jamaica don't, at least not as yet, they haven't imposed any must-have vaccine to come here. However, you have persons with and without coming. If you choose to get the vaccine, good. If you choose not to, it's okay. Because regardless, you're going to quarantine, or you're supposed to quarantine once you get here. Out of many says, please give a shout out to the Haitian people. For real. I have to give a moment of silence to the Haitian people that are undergoing so much right now. The earthquake definitely did a number on the country, and even after everything with their president, I mean, it's, yeah. So shout out to you guys, Haitians. Our prayers are with you. And if you're still even up and watching this video from Haiti, like, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for even still taking the time out to come on the live, you know, appreciate it. Still going along. As it relates to the testing now that you need to do, 3 days prior to traveling here, you'll need to get the test, and you need to have negative results in order to be permitted. So when you come in here, essentially you need to book your ticket. And then after you book your ticket and you have a date sure, 3 days before you go and do the test, and you also go on the website and apply for the travel authorization. So when you get to the airport, you're gonna be handing them your ticket, your results, and the travel authorization, and you're good to go. Cool? Once you get here, if you're here for vacation, especially longer than 14 days, you are expected to quarantine for 14 days. If you're a business traveler, you are expected to do another test upon arrival, and once you're negative, you're allowed to go out, interact with the public. However, if you're here for a very short business trip, usually what they do is they allow you to go conduct your business, and then you return to your place of where you're staying. So you're not necessarily interacting with the public. You just go out, do your business, grab food, and you go back. And of course, regardless of if you're here for vacation, business, or otherwise, you are expected to wear your masks at all time when you're interacting with the public, interacting with people. You're expected to sanitize once you enter into any establishment, and just observe social distancing at all times once you're on the island. I know I have traveled to the States a couple of times, and I was actually very shocked when I got to some places and I realized that no mask wearing happening, there's no hand sanitizing happening, there's no nothing happening. I guess every country different, but in Jamaica for sure you'll fall right in line pretty quickly, because every establishment you go in, the front and the entrance, you have to be sanitized at the entrance, and you cannot go in without wearing a mask. So you fall in line. So if you come in, bring a couple masks, disposable masks that you'll be wearing for the course of your stay, and you're good to go. For me, look if there are any more questions before we move on. We're so finished now. No, not gonna come now, I believe, but we're not there too long with them today. Also, you guys, so the students in Joe says, so the students in America on the work program have to apply for authorization to come back to the country. Yes, everybody that is coming to the country, whether you're a resident here, you're working overseas, whatever, as long as you're coming in the country, you must get an authorization to come in. So when I leave to go overseas and I'm coming back home, I have to be authorized and permitted to come back in the country. So no matter who you are, if you work on a ship out at sea, if you're studying overseas, if you're visiting family overseas, if you're just coming to Jamaica for the first time, everyone has to apply for the travel authorization on the government's website. If you're a resident here, you go to the Jam COVID-19 website. Just put it in Google, Jam COVID-19. And if you're a visitor, you go to the visitjamaica.com website. Anthony says, hi Rachel, I have a question. How many days do you have to quarantine when you arrive in Jamaica if you are fully vaccinated? So usually you are expected to quarantine for 14 days, right? However, I do know that for fully vaccinated persons that you've been fully vaccinated and for more than 14 days, and once you get into the island on your own terms, you go and do a negative COVID test and get a negative result, then you can be permitted to not quarantine. So again, if you have been vaccinated for more than 14 days before coming, and once you come to the country and you get a negative result, you go test and get negative, then you can be permitted to be excluded from quarantine. Otherwise, it is expected that you quarantine whether you're vaccinated or not. Does that answer your question? Thank you, Rush, for the update. I always enjoy your video. Thank you so much, Ruby. And then as it relates to the local people here, this is the last point. As it relates to the local people here in Jamaica, Jamaicans, for vaccination. So as of, let me give you some stats. As of July 25, 2021, which was a month ago, or a little bit more than less than a month ago, 302,856 doses of AstraZeneca vaccine were administered. So that's 300,000 of our population of 3 million people were vaccinated. And then we have an additional 564 doses of the single dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine was given to our athletes that went to participate in the Olympics, as well as those that went to participate in the CONCACAF competition. So those are the numbers that were vaccinated as of July 25th. However, the government has reported, and it's all over the news, where they're looking to vaccinate at least, the target is 900,000 more residents by the 31st of September. At the end of September, 30th, sorry, September not 31 days, sorry. By the end of September, they're looking to vaccinate at least 900,000 more, at least 900,000 persons. So as of July 25th, really only 10% of the population has been vaccinated, and they want to bring it up to 900,000 people by the end of September. So they have these blitz that are happening now that are encouraging people to come on and get vaccinated so that they can get to their target of the 900,000 people. So we're still under vaccinated right now because we're importing the vaccines, as you know, and it's coming in slowly but surely, but we're getting more now between now and the 30th of September. So that's what the focus is on right now. So if you are a Jamaican in Jamaica and you want to be vaccinated, I'd say go on the Prime Minister's Instagram page, go on the Ministry of Health website, go on the Ministry of Health social media pages, and they have posted where the vaccination centers are so you can go and get vaccinated as soon as possible so that you can get the vaccine. So that's what's happening on the ground right now. Okay, Yoshi says, what is the Jamaican remedy for low iron level and low blood pressure? I don't know, I'm sorry. You have to link Vaga, the alkaline doctor, make him tell you. Or when I say Granny, then I'll ask her. But I don't know. But I think for low iron level, you need callaloo. Usually them say callaloo bring up iron. So most say callaloo and greens, eat some kale. You know, some greens for your iron. Thank you so much, Mali and I love your energy. Thank you so much. So guys, basically, those are the updates for right now up until 31st of August. After that, in September, we'll be giving more updates, and at that point, I will provide you with the updates. Okay, so for those of you that are in Jamaica, that didn't already know, those of you that are looking to come to Jamaica, those of you that are just watching around to see if you should or shouldn't, that's the information so you can make a more informed decision when you decide to actually come, if you come. Understand? I'm gonna read some of your comments and then I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna stay on here for 3 hours like I usually do. I tell myself I give myself an hour and we're going 47 minutes, and you guys have been doing well. Remember, if you have any questions, now is the time to ask them. If I have the answers, I'll answer them. If I can't answer them, I'll point you where you need to go, where you can go to get the answers. And if it's a burning issue, feel free to email me and I'll try to provide a response at that point. Out of many says, USA, I wish you would follow Canada's leads. Thanks for the update, Rachelin. You're most welcome. Hi, Renee C. I was answering to the Canadians who's not vaccinated but want to come home. Okay. Sean McKay says, hey, Rachelin, do you think the vaccine helping in Jamaica? I don't know. As I told you, we're only at 10% of the population is vaccinated, so I don't know if that's we have enough persons vaccinated to determine if it's helping or not helping yet. So I wouldn't have that answer. Go back through thing. In Canada. See, a lot of you guys were talking about Canada. Speaking of SOI, waiting for you guys to do videos. P.S. I'm late. Alright, cool. Any more questions before I go? Wanna get it now? So whoever coming now, so look at curfew, and I'm gonna have to stay in curfew for a little while. Molasses is great for anemia. Low iron. Alright, you should see an answer there. Molasses, callaloo, greens for your low iron. Thank you guys for answering here. Good night from London. It's up to individuals to get vaccinated. Big up yourself. Big up yourself to Elaine. Big up yourself. According to the UK, money says, according to the UK government, over 60% are who in hospital are the one them will get double job. Okay. Alright. Alright, so how are you guys doing? Are you guys fine? You guys safe? I hope you guys are keeping safe, keeping inside, keeping well. You know, social distancing, wearing your mask. Hope you guys are keeping yourself to yourselves, not getting any sickness, not having to go in no hospital. You know, just doing what you need to do to keep safe. You know, I know that you guys know for follow rules, so I have all faith and all confidence in y'all. So keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Somebody says, what is good for whitening your teeth? Your own is very white. Thank you. And Sensodyne toothpaste or Colgate or Aquafresh. Any toothpaste I think will do. But thank you so much. Alright guys, so this is where I'm going to take my departure from you. If you want to get the update, if you missed anything I've said, please feel free to rewatch the video. If you know anybody that is coming to Jamaica anytime soon, please to share this video with them so that they can get the information. If you know somebody that's considering Jamaica as an option right now, so share the information with them, or somebody who just wants the information on what's happening on the ground, share the video with them, share all my videos with them, because you know I try to bring as much information as possible on what's happening here in Jamaica for you guys to see. Alright, Joe says I'm home on sick leave, I have low iron and low pressure. Get the thing them what the people them tell her, Yoshi, and drink it, eat it, and you'll be fine. I hope you feel better really quickly. Have a great week guys. Thank you so much for the usual support. Remember to like the video, share it with your friends and family, subscribe, and I notice a lot of you have not turned the post notification on, and that is the bell icon that is beside the subscribe button. If you press that bell icon and change it to all, whenever I post a video, you'll get a notification that I post a video or I go live or I post something in the community section. So you have to click the bell button that's beside the subscribe button so that you get a notification on your phone whenever I post, so that you don't miss the post. Because sometimes I post the videos and then I get an email from me, how come I don't see you post in 2 weeks? And I'm like, but I just posted yesterday. Which means that you didn't get the notification. Which means that you don't have the notification turned on. So I'm going to encourage you to go and turn it on so that you can be notified. Alright? So that you don't miss when I post a video. Enjoy your week guys. Have a productive, a fabulous, a wonderful week, a wonderful time. Enjoy. And I'll see you guys my next posting day. Remember, I now post on 2 days a week, Thursdays and Sundays at 7:30 p.m. I'm a little early tonight. I came on at 5 with my live, but next video is on Thursday. See you guys. Bye. Be safe.